Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Let's check in with Kallie at Missouri State University. How's it going, Kallie?
Kallie, can you hear us?
Hey guys, I am at MSU with some future business leaders of America. Right next to me is Ben Walworth, the FBLA district president, correct?
Yes.
He's from Branson High School. Talk about FBLA.
FBLA is the largest student career business organization in the U.S. It has around 230,000 members, and it's this great student organization that teaches students about business, but also about service education.
What kind of aspects do you guys cover?
We cover everything. Our competitive events include performance events, objective test, and skills events. They range from agribusiness to business calculations, website development, broadcast journalism, just about everything there is. There's 72 different ones.
And all of those will be featured today, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What are you involved in today?
Today I will be doing a business financial presentation where I have created a mock business and I have to give the financial standings of the business.
How long does something like that take?
It takes a good amount of time, but I enjoy it, so it makes it go by quick.
I think you said it was like 50 pages or something?
15 actually, but yeah, it's a good report, so it was fun.
Thanks, Ben. Now on to Ryan Carmack. He is the FBLA chapter president, and you are from New Covenant Academy here in Springfield. Talk about what you're doing today.
Today I'll be competing in broadcast journalism. Just built a little presentation. We'll go live on our TV, our network, and also competing in marketing with a couple of guys. Just take a case study, prep for 20 minutes, and present for 7. So, yeah.
So it has news, weather. What all does it have?
Yeah, so we'll give a news story about our seniors. We'll give a little weather report. We'll talk about our FBLA chapter, as well as just have a little fun segment at the end.
Awesome. And we've also got Max Bridey, also from New Covenant Academy. He's the FBLA chapter vice president. You guys have such long titles, but get used to it. You're future business leaders of America. Tell us what you're doing today.
I'll actually be timekeeping for some of the events today and preparing a lot of the people from New Covenant to get ready for their events, and it'll be interesting to see what happens.
A couple of you guys have been to nationals before. Explain what that's like.
It's truly the pinnacle of the FBLA experience. It's this eye-opening experience where you're able just to compete with the future business leaders from across all America and just being able to network. And it's just an awesome experience I'm truly grateful for.
How does this prepare you for the future, even college and beyond?
So last year I had the opportunity to take entrepreneurship to that national level, and just being able to go in, take a test, compete while I was there, and just learning a little bit about entrepreneurship has inspired me to take that as my career. That's what I want to do in the future. So.
All right. Thank you all so much. I've actually got to judge their things today, but nationals will be in San Antonio this year. So we'll see if we see them over in San Antonio. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Kallie.
Yes.
That looks exciting. And
It does.
broadcast journalism, too.
Yes.
I think they have a bright future in this.
They do. They pick the right color shirts. We approve of their colors of their shirts for sure, because they're some of our favorite colors, and they're competing.
Yeah. It reminds me of when I was in high school, we had speech and debate competitions.
Did you like that?
I loved it. It was very wide-ranging, from a Lincoln Douglas-style debate that you went in, and they gave you the topic, and you had to do your flow charts and come out with the debate, which I was not as good at that. But they also had improv categories.
And you were really good
at
that.
Which I loved.
You excelled at that.
I tell you what, they had categories where you could prepare something, a prepared piece.
Yeah.
They had where you went in like a duet partner, like if you and I went in, you had to draw something from a hat, and you had to make up a scene.
Sounds like something we have done before.
In fact, it sounds like something that's coming up.
That's right, it does.
It really, but it's something that's, that's exciting, and it gets your creative juices flowing.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that's what I hate to hear if I hear about schools cutting arts programs.
Right.
I hate that because it was so important in my life growing up.
Well, let me just say, I grew up in Rogersville, and back in the day when I was there, they have grown so much, and I am so jealous because they have big, huge performance places and theater. And back then, we could only choose like art or music you could only choose one.
Oh,
And I always
really?
chose music because that was my first love. And so, yeah, it's come a long way, and I'm glad that they have those programs now.
I was so fortunate in Dallas when I grew up that around 5th grade, they started these new magnet schools for not just the creative arts, but for really smart kids, like at math and science.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it was an academy. So the last year of elementary school and then into middle school, I got to go to Austin Academy, which was let you excel at what you excel in. So mine was music, theater. I got to
Right.
do all of those great classes, and then all those really smart people with math and science got to focus on that.
Yeah.
So I feel very fortunate that I had that in my life because it was my outlet, because
Yes.
everybody learns differently.
Yeah, they
and
do. Absolutely.
I needed a special way to learn math and science,
Yeah.
you know, versus, you know,
Just sitting
music.
or sitting in a classroom trying to read it and apply it that way.
Absolutely.
Definitely. All
So
right,
thanks,
that's
Kallie.
good.
That's fun.
Yeah.